Terrific, Maximundo, Frerajaka. Hey guys, my name is Molly and I have hooded brown eyes. Today I'm going to be featuring a look inspired by Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies 1 and 2 in the 90s. Not the lame ones that they redid, but the original super awesome cowabunga radical tubular ones. If you're interested in watching me create that look and just to mull over about how much fun those movies were in the 90s, stick around. Today I'm going to be using my Jawbreaker palette, the best palette ever created in my opinion, by Jeffree Star. I'm going to start out with this shade called Raspberry, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. I'm going to put purple in my transition, but I want to lay down kind of a darker matte color first. When Ninja Turtles first came out in the 90s, I died. I literally died. I was a huge tomboy. I had been watching the cartoons, and I had Ninja Turtle action figures. Shout out to my favorite Ninja Turtle, Michelangelo. However, this looks going to be based on Donatello because I like the purple and green better. Also, I've never done a purple look on this channel. When it first came out, I went to see it in the theater. Fun trivia, my dad took my sister and I. Fun trivia though, Jim Henson's Muppet Studio and a couple of other affiliates with Ninja Turtles were shocked at how much violence they thought was in the film. And that is why in the second Ninja Turtles movie, Secret of the Ooze, there's barely any violence. If you see, they don't use their weapons. It's all like kind of gags. Like, you know, Donatello throws his swords up into the ceiling and then he like sort of kicks the guys, and Michelangelo uses sausage links as his nunchucks. Anywho, I thought that was interesting because I didn't think the first one was that violent. But apparently some people in the 90s were like, it's too violent and too dark. Comment down below what your favorite Ninja Turtle movie was. Any of them, I guess it doesn't have to be the ones from the 90s, but they're the best. Now I'm gonna go in with my finger in the shade Sour. It's this green color that's kind of turtle-like. My favorite part of the Ninja Turtle movies is when they said all that super fun jargon, like cowabunga. You know, like whenever they got done with the fight, they'd be like, cowabunga, Frerajaka, and Donnie could just never get it right. And they'd be like, righteous, awesome, excellent. And he'd be like, perestroika. Oh, Donnie. When I went to the babysitters when I was young, we would all play Ninja Turtles, and the boys would always make me be April O'Neil, and I was so mad because I wanted to be Michelangelo. Now I'm just taking a brush and packing that green shade on to really lay the color down. But these poor guys in Ninja Turtles 1 and 2 had to wear these giant suits with animatronics in the face, and they were so hot. They had to drink liters and liters of fluids every day because they would sweat it all out. I'm sort of torn between which one I like better, but I think I like number 2 better, especially because it was just more fun. I liked Toka and Razar. P.S. Did you know that they switched April O'Neil out for the second one because she had complained about harsh working conditions in the first movie and they didn't want to deal with her? I don't know the whole of it, but I don't support the violence against women in the first one though, when the Foot Clan slaps April O'Neil, but she does kind of show them who's boss when she whips her bag around. I'm going to dive into this purple shade down here called Bite Me. We cannot talk about this movie without talking about Vanilla Ice in the movie. I'm going to use my dual-ended Ecotools brush. This is the blend side, even though I'm not blending yet. I'm going to dip it into that shade Bite Me. My sister Kara and I totally learned the dance that they were doing during the ninja rap with Vanilla Ice. I don't know why we thought it was so cool, but I just loved that they were in a club and the Ninja Turtles were there dancing. I think that's why I probably like the second one just a little bit more because of all the fun, especially when the Turtles would get in trouble and they had to do backflips, and Mikey's always like 21, 22, 22. One of the funniest moments in movie history, not just like in comic book lore history, superhero history, is when they're trying to rescue Raphael from the Foot Clan headquarters, and they're like, ooh, it's quiet, a little too quiet. And then they finally see Raphael and they're like, hey guys, it's Raph, a little too Raph. I still laugh about that to this day because it's amazing. I also love Kino in Ninja Turtles 2. Did you know that Kino was actually a martial arts expert that was helping out on the set, and they liked him so much that they sort of created a role just for him. Casey Jones wasn't in the second one, but I wanted him and April to get together so bad. Now I'm just sort of taking this color, Bite Me, the purple one, and just barely blending it out because I still want a little bit of the pink to show. It's my homage to Donatello. Fun fact, did you know that Corey Feldman is the voice of Donatello in the first one? Oh, Corey Feldman. I sort of want to do a Goonies look, but I think that would be sort of the same color scheme as Back to the Future, so I don't know if I'll do that. But I have some ideas for the next movie that I'm going to. If you have any requests for movies that you'd like me to create an eyeshadow look after, leave it in the comments down below or message me. And that poor professor in the second one, he was such a nerd, but he was a lovable nerd. And I wanted to live with them in that train station. And I just love that they kind of celebrate New York. I just love that movie. And every time I watch it, it makes me want to eat pizza, because something about those turtles eating pizza is so satisfying. Fun fact, I also have the Rockin' Ralph Specialty Collection action figure, but I gave it to my son, and I was going to ask him to get it out for me for this video, and he said he doesn't know where it is. Rockin' Ralph, it has the, it's like almost cow print or like zebra print pants, and he came with a guitar. I was also a Ninja Turtle, I think when I was in 3rd grade for Halloween. I was such a tomboy. Does anybody else think the Foot Clan is sort of like stormtroopers in Star Wars? Like, none of them can really accomplish any kind of ninja skills whatsoever. I love Splinters so much. Now I'm going to take this teeny tiny Ecotools brush. I'm going to dip into Jawbreaker, the best highlighting shade of all time. I'm going to do a little dab in my inner corner. Remember at the end, spoiler alert, remember at the end of the first one when Splinter's like, were you seen? And they're all like, no, nobody saw us whatsoever, Master Splinter. And then he pulls out the newspaper and it's like all about the Ninja Turtles. And he's like, 10 flips now, and tells them all that they have to do 10 flips. And then he's like, and remember, go ninja, go ninja, go. Now I'm going to take that shade and highlight my brow bone. It's getting really humid in here and my hair is going to look like I'm in a AC/DC video, though I love AC/DC. I'm going to take that color Jawbreaker and highlight up here. I had such a crush on Casey Jones from the first one, and I also sort of wanted to go to that island where kids got to do whatever they wanted. And remember when Michelangelo was saying goodbye to April outside that sewer, and he starts quoting Casablanca, and he's like, you're gonna get on that plane today. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. I love Michelangelo, he's so fun. We're getting there with our step to Donatello, but I have another little step that I want to use. This is the Hard Candy Look Pro palette called Smoke Out. And if you see what I see, I'm eyeing this color right here. It's a sparkly green shade. I think I'm probably gonna go with my finger because I don't. Woo. I'm excited about this. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Yo, it's the Green Machine, gonna rock the town without being seen. Have you ever seen a turtle get down? Slimming down to the new swing sound. Yeah, Vanilla Ice. I don't know the rest of the rap. As if you guys care anyway. I've never used any eyeshadow from Hard Candy. I haven't heard great things, but I haven't heard terrible things. This is actually super buttery. I think the thing I like the most about the Ninja Turtle movies, and you can clock me if you want, but it has such a good message about, you know, being family and standing up for what's right, and even like, you know, they respect Master Splinter, who's their elder, and they stick together and they fight for the good of the city, even if the city doesn't totally accept them at first. But it's also about acceptance, and I feel like this eyeshadow is melting in my finger. Also, here's another little piece of trivia while we're packing on all the glitter from New York City. And the whole TGRI ooze story is not the original Ninja Turtle story from the comics or the cartoon. It's not true to it. They did not want to use Krang and the entire alien story because they wanted it to be more believable and they thought that would make it less cool. So they came up with this whole TGRI story. But in the original comics and such, the story is that aliens brought this mutagen with Krang, their leader. And that is how the Ninja Turtles were created. I'm such a nerd. This is like a weird consistency. It's almost like a goo. It's almost like an ooze. I'm so lame. I did a little bit different highlighting today and I overdrew my lips, but I feel like my nose sort of looks like, you know, when they threw the shredder into that garbage compactor at the end of Ninja Turtles 1 and he starts to get crushed. By the way, they never explained how he came back from that. I'm just saying. Just saying. Anywho, I'm going to do my eyeliner and my lashes and I'll be right back. Cowabunga! There the world must be somebody new. They're heroes in a half shell and they're green. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in a half shell, turtle power. Alright guys, that's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you check out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 and 2 from the 90s with Jim Henson's Muppet Creations studio involved. I really love this look. I think I would even wear this to work, but my face has such bad acne right now from wearing a mask and a shield all day, and it would probably end up down here because with my face shield and my mask, I'm breathing in and then the hot air gets up into my face shield, so I haven't been wearing any makeup. If you haven't checked out my other videos, please give them a look. If you like movies or just fun makeup looks or want some tips and tricks on hooded eyes, check out my channel. You can like and comment on this video or subscribe to my channel, and if not, that's cool too. But for now, keep it real, cowabunga, love to you all, bye.